With the outburst of COVID-19, it seemed that remote work was there to stay with us. But some of the leading figures in the corporate world are rallying to get their employees back in offices. Welcome to SSA Group YouTube channel. In this video, we'll discuss should companies let employees work remotely, bring them back to the offices, or find a solution in between. With vaccines becoming more widely available in some regions, many offices are opening their doors to allow, or in some cases require, workers to return. Some companies have lamented the perils of remote work, saying it diminishes collaboration and company culture. For example, James Gorman, CEO of Morgan Stanley, one of the Wall Street's top investment banks, said that it's time for the bank's employees to head back to the offices. CEO of WeWork, Sandeep Mathrani, stated that those who are least engaged are very comfortable working from home, stressing the importance to return to the offices this fall. Harvard Business Review pointed out that 26% ranked socialization at the physical office as the most important aspect of in-person work, while another 35% felt it was collaboration. Many are excited to return to work for interpersonal connection, yet desire the continued flexibility to work remotely in some capacity. Still, the majority of employees aren't so sure. If anything, the past year has proven that lots of work can be done from anywhere, without lengthy commutes on crowded trains or highways. Some people have moved, others have lingering worries about the virus and vaccine-hesitant colleagues. While Apple and Uber have adopted more rigid policies, requiring employees to be back in their pre-pandemic office at least 3 days a week, Google and Twitter have taken a different approach. Google is asking workers to choose between permanently staying remote, coming back to the office, or switching office locations. Twitter is giving its employees the option to stay remote forever if their role allows it. Many employees have expressed that they've been more productive working from home and hope to continue doing much of their work remotely. Among the many reasons people prefer working from home is that commuting has been eliminated. It makes it easier for people to choose the hours they want to work and schedule their work time around other responsibilities, like caring for their children. For many, the personal drawbacks, such as difficulties in maintaining work-life balance, pale in comparison to these benefits. In surveys conducted by Forbes, 72% of executives claimed that their companies adopted the remote work model permanently. At the same time, 70% of employees stated that working from home is the major criterion in selecting the next workplace. To determine how extensively remote work may persist after the pandemic, McKinsey Global Institute analyzed more than 2,000 tasks used in 800 occupations in 8 focus countries. It was found that 22% of US jobs could be done remotely for 3 to 5 days a week, and 17% of jobs could be done remotely 1 to 3 days a week, without loss of productivity. The remaining 61% of jobs could be done remotely only for 1 day a week or less. Companies have a few reasons to continue allowing employees to work remotely: to optimize company costs by reducing office rentals, to increase employee satisfaction and retention, to make corporate culture more flexible and in tune with employee needs, to adapt to changing business trends and evolving market needs. Some companies may also take steps to realign their workforce numbers with the changing business landscape. They may resort to more permanent workforce reductions, including furloughs, layoffs, or increasing the use of contract workers to match their business needs and maintain profitability. Enabling employees to achieve work-life balance will go a long way in ensuring that they maintain productivity and engagement. A recent Accenture research study on the future of work stated that employees who had a hybrid work situation during the pandemic had better mental health, stronger work relationships, and was more likely to feel net better off and less burnt out working for their organizations. Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg announced that the company will allow all full-time employees to work from home if their jobs can be done remotely. Employees who haven't received approval to continue working remotely will be expected to come into the office at minimum 50% of the time. It should be noted that effective remote work is correlated with the experience the employees possess. Those who do not need to be mentored and trained are more effective remote workers. Additionally, Facebook will begin allowing employees to request remote work across international borders. It seems very clear that companies that embrace remote work, prioritizing flexibility and skill over physical presence, will have access to a significantly larger pool of talent relative to pre-pandemic times. At SSA Group, we're seeing that many of our employees have become accustomed to the benefits of the hybrid workplace model. Being an IT service provider situated in Ukraine, our specialists work remotely for our international clients, and the ability to return to the office a few days a week helps employees to discuss work-related issues in person and come up with the best solution. SSA Group can adhere to the hybrid workplace model because 80% of our employees are strong middle and senior level specialists. Additionally, the company has detailed business processes for the major activities that help employees to work according to clear guidelines. The hybrid business model can combine the advantages of remote work and collaboration opportunities of face-to-face work in the office. To the organization, the hybrid model brings the following benefits. Increased productivity. The employees can choose to work when they are feeling most productive, whether that's in the middle of the night or first thing in the morning. Employee satisfaction. The flexibility of remote work is driving employee satisfaction and making a healthier work-life balance possible. Reduced costs. Companies can cut down on the cost of office supplies, business expenses, and rent. Since leaders around the world experiment with bringing their staff back to the offices, they need to be sure that the workplaces are both productive and safe. Depending on the business model and industry, organizations should be prepared to break from the traditional notion of office work, as online meetings have become an inevitable part of our day-to-day life. And what is your opinion on the future of work in post-pandemic time? Please leave your thoughts in the comments below. Consider the experienced IT consultants from SSA Group to support your software development plans and business growth. Thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye.